There was another question that came in about how much time should people allow before their events to get there on transit, and we did deal with that a little
Yeah.
bit. Is there a percentage even you can put on that?
It's it's actually, I don't want to give you a waffly answer because it's actually circumstantial, right? So if you live out in Abbotsford and you want to come in, and it depends on how far away you are, but typically, if I was in the games, I live out in Langley, right? And so if I think the trip is going to be what normally might be told to me is an hour somewhere,
Sure.
I'm going to plan on probably an hour and a half extra on top of that. So maybe 2.5 hours early, I'm leaving just to get there. And I saw that in Salt Lake City, and it's not what people might see as drudgery, because you're actually hanging out. You go down and you see these celebration and the booths, and you're running to these people. You're actually participating in the festivity before the event you may actually have a ticket to, and that's a front end piece that might normally not be there. So it's almost akin to going to the event might be to go downtown, where I again live in Langley, to Symphony of Fire, and so the event starts at 10 o'clock when it all starts up, but I'm leaving at 6:30 to
Right.
get there. But
Make
when
sure
I
you
go
get a
down,
seat.
I'm not standing there waiting because there's a bunch of other entertainment going on as opposed
Right.
to just waiting for 10 o'clock and then I leave after 10. So there will be this whole entertainment piece that's wrapped around the city. So that's been my own experience from games, and I think you're going to see that in spades for this one as well.
I think that's something that's important to remember too. Is that you've talked about being in Olympic cities when the game's been on. The only other Olympic city that I've lived in was Montreal in '76, and what I remember wasn't transportation or anything like that. I remember the party. I remember how much fun it was to be in Montreal in the summer of 1976 with all this stuff going on. And that's something that's worth remembering too, is for all the various behavioral changes that we need to go through in order to make the transportation system run properly and people can get to the games on time and all that stuff, it's still going to be a great time. And you're
Yeah.
going to have people from all over.